Good night. My name is Andrew Dupre. I have worked in the public service as a policeman and later in the private sector, and I've called it quit. I like living at home now in my village in Min's rural LLG in Ziwaga province. Now, if you care to check, I am present on Google. I contribute periodically to on national issues, on socio-economic issues. This is my contribution to nation building, I guess. Anyway, I have decided to share some thoughts with us tonight with regards to our local level government system. Now, you and I know very well that our local level government, or LLG, is the third level government in our system of democracy, whatever it is. We have the provincial government and we have the national government. Now, tonight I'd like to talk about the powers LLGs have. LLGs have similar powers to the two other governments. Now, when I say similar powers, they have powers to make laws, which is very fundamental for every government. And they have powers to invest just like the two other governments. And least, when they look at the word development. Now, I will be talking about these three briefly, and I'll come back to you guys with another edition after I've gone through several other literatures. Firstly, with regards to lawmaking, that is a sacred provision provided for under the organic law on provincial and local level government. The LLGs must utilize that to make laws. Now, if LLGs are making laws, I think it's done in East New Britain, I guess. But there is a requirement for every LLGs to make laws, relevant laws, to shoot their own respective LLGs. One of the classic area where I see that needs laws from LLGs is compensation. Compensation is a lucrative industry. It's a booming industry now in the islands. We pay up to 1 million kina and livestock, you name it. There's no control there. There are no control mechanisms. People demand so much, then people pay so much. So when you look at the MVIL Act, for instance, there are limitations provided in that Act for compensations on deaths and on injuries. When you look further to the compensations that are paid by the state with regards to injuries and deaths, there are controls, there are formulas our lawyers use to quantify, to calculate these compensations to assist the courts for appropriate reliefs. And they don't exceed. There are controls there. Whereas in the islands, like I said, there are no controls. Therefore, the LLGs have a duty to intervene and put in place relevant laws, so that they uh, enforced uniformly. Everybody complies with the same law. Another facet is the bride price thing. I don't want to